is well, it is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well, it is well with my soul. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to read a statement on behalf of all THSC members. Ten Hag Supporters Club members. They have written out a statement and they have allowed me, the Jabroni Slayer, to read out a statement. So, allow me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here in memory of a fallen hero, a fallen general, a bona fide clown, a finisher of eras, whose era was untimely ended, Mr. Eric Ten Hag, a man we truly loved. This is actually a celebration of a life well lived. A man who was exuberant of good energy. A man who would say he's the epitome of a supercalifragilistic, expialidocious man. A truthful man. Kama yule jamaa mlima, Mr. Eric Ten Hag. From the moment he walked into the corridors of Carrington to the last minute when they whisked him away like a dog, for the numerous times he shared hilarious moments with us in his incoherent pressers, he was indeed an absolute clown. He has honestly added a few years into our lives. We honestly celebrate that man. Which is why some of these things beats logic that they eventually decided to part ways with such a man and make him jobless in these hard economic times. When he came in, he said he's going to end eras. He said he will battle them all. And true to his word, and that's why we call him a truthful man, a supercalifragilistic, expialidocious man. He indeed ended Klopp's era. Klopp could not handle it anymore. He raised the white flag at Liverpool and said he's done. One era down. And he was en route to ending Pep's era. It's just that the jabronis at Ineos could not give him more time. Just an epitome of a man who's truthful and honest. He indeed honestly transformed Manchester to be a hard team to beat. And it's factual. Manchester United have not lost in Europe this season. That's a fact. That is true. He led Manchester United to back-to-back cups. I can't recall the last time Manchester United did that. It's quite clear that he was heading the club towards the right direction. And so being, it's quite mind-boggling that the club would decide to subject him and his family to beating Misheveve because he's now jobless. Why would they do this? That is honestly downright cruel. Downright devilish. But, then again, they call themselves the Red Devils. We do not understand why they want to subject this man towards that. The man does not even have hair to start with. Why would they want to do this? We, as Ten Hag Supporters Club members, honestly hope that his legacy lives on, and whoever comes next after Ten Hag shall carry on his legacy. And if he does not, I can tell you for free, we will battle them all to make sure that legacy lives on. Ten Hag, you are clearly not the problem at Manchester United. The problem is the club. Long live Ten Haram. Long live Ten Hag. Viva Ten Hag. Thank you. Long live Ten Haram. Long live Ten Hag. You know, this guy honestly made me happy. I can't lie. I liked this guy. I'm damn sure he added a few years to my life. No capping. How do you feel that? How do you feel about that as a devil? Red.
That's funny because you have the devil's mask. I don't even know. Like, this. Is this how we're going to start the podcast?
This is how we are going to start this podcast.
Are you sure?
Facts. 100%.
Eric Ten Hag, at this time of recording, was sacked yesterday night.
So sad, bro.
For you.
For everybody.
But honestly, even for me, I feel like...
Don't you? Back-to-back caps, bro.
Yeah, it's the same thing Arteta did. But you see, for us, our measure of success and your measure of success is very different.
Beg your pardon?
But same thing. Ten Hag has 2 cups. Your homie has 2 cups. And
3, to be precise.
FA Cup and a what?
2 Community Shields.
Which... Oh, walai. And you remember the second one was an invitation. Because Man City won both the FA Cup and the league. But you know what? It's fact. It's fact.
Yeah,
it's fact. It's fact.
So 3 trophies?
It's fact.
It's 2 trophies, right?
It's fact. It's fact. It's fact.
One. Go on.
2 cups versus 1 cup and 2 plates. So, this guy gets fired. 1 win in... This is mad. This guy printed out Ten Hag and his tenure from April 2022 to October 2024.
It's honestly short. It's like a
It
quickie.
isn't. I think
Feels like a quickie, this one, doesn't it?
Quickie for 2 years and like 6 months.
In managerial thing is like
managerial.
Context.
Okay, sawa.
This is like what, 2 years and
not really.
April
Not
to
really.
October is how many
Not
months?
really. But also,
Oh, it's 2 years and 6 months.
yeah,
So that's like 30 months.
more or less.
30
Yeah.
months in managerial career. That's like a quickie, don't you think?
Probably. I can't
Yeah.
take you seriously with this
Could be.
thing. By the way, I really can't take you
What's
seriously
going
with
on?
this thing.
Oh, I have this thing on because it's fucking Halloween. Wagwan. Oh,
I
those
don't
people
subscribe.
observe Halloween.
I don't subscribe to Halloween anymore.
don't?
But the only thing that I think I enjoy lightly
Yeah.
is when people have like creative costumes and outfits.
Yebo.
Literally, I saw one today of a couple where one, like the girl is wearing a loofah. Loofah ni ile kitu ya kuoga nayo.
Oh, eh?
And the guy is wearing a bar of soap.
Okay, there.
Like, it's very interesting. There's one I saw of a family where the guy is wearing an ATM machine.
Yeah.
His wife and like 4 children all have like cash.
No
As
kidding.
So I think that's...
because he's the source.
Yeah, that's the only nini about Halloween that
yeah,
I
that's dope.
find interesting, because
That's dope.
content becomes interesting like online.
Very
But
much,
every other
very
thing,
much. Oh, really?
yeah. So whatever all this is,
I actually like that.
Zee.
I actually thought, you know what? I actually had, fangs lined up. I don't know. I should have like,
Who are they?
like vampire shit.
where are they?
You will not believe it.
Oh yeah,
Left them at work.
uli uma nje. And I know you're going to do
I
cricket.
need to give him some crickets.
No, that's funny. Back to the Nini, Ten Hag came.
Yeah,
He
bro.
saw,
He conquered.
he conquered
Then he
kidogo.
fired him. Whisked him away like a dog.
Yeah, because the thing is, for us, the measure of success is greater.
Oh, is it?
We're the greatest club in English football.
Is that so?
I
You
don't have
actually
time.
don't have the most trophies, you know?
I don't have like who are you to talk about?
You don't
like,
have the most trophies.
No. We are tied with Liverpool.
No, you're not.
We are
You have
71,
more.
71,
Like
71.
No.
71. Who won a trophy recently between us and them?
I need to Google that.
Exactly. I'm telling you something that I know.
Go on. You're cooking.
So, unaenda Google. Jiaminie, wachana Google. Jiaminie.
Cook, bro.
Jiaminie. But, like for us, for people who've won
Jiaminie kwa mini squad
the most league titles,
Go on. Mm-hmm.
multiple Champions League titles, a Europa League title, like
Multiple Champions League titles, you said.
3 is what?
versus Liverpool, who is your opponent, right? They actually have 6, don't they?
Yeah, but now the thing is, I'm talking about us, not Liverpool.
Oh, cool.
So Liverpool, they probably even have 72 and we have 71. Whatever, I don't care. The thing is, like, we've won the Champions League
When you see
multiple
anything that
times.
makes me happy, anything ukisema yenye nifurahishi.
But see, weka tu hiyo hapo. So the thing is,
I like about to say a lot of things that don't make me happy. All right, go on. Sorry.
the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, good wins, all of that, but there was no general progress. We were not moving in the right direction. This guy came in,
Come on,
I think
man.
first season finished third, second, I don't know where he finished, and now we are 14th or something. So
Finished eighth in the
it's-
second season.
Yeah, and then now we are like, what, 14th right now?
Yeah.
Which is crazy. And if it took a haram penalty
Bro,
to get him fired,
I don't like
sour.
that, to be honest. I don't know if I should take this off. Let me take
We'll
this
even
off.
go back to the penalty. But, just the grand picture is this is the talk of the town. Literally, the Ballon d'Or was last night. Isha pia. We're talking about how this guy has been fired and...
Yeah.
Well,
Where's your
now-
stand? Where's your phone?
Sorry? It's charging. It's charging. I don't need my phone. Why do I need my phone? Why do I need my... letter. This is why you
I need to
buy...
be checking some facts. I'm going to be throwing down some time.
This is why you buy good phones with super fast chargers.
Very fast.
Yeah. So...
All right, go on.
Yeah, we basically fired the guy.
Yeah.
But we didn't fire him without having a replacement. And I'm going to play this so that we have some background or
All
whatever.
right, cool.
And do you know who is coming to join us
I
now?
absolutely don't like this guy.
Here's Ruben.
You know, I actually like the
Amorim.
guy.
Why?
We need to go back to the eras when Arsenal and Man United were calling the shots in the Prem. Because we made the Premier League what it is right now. So we need to go back to those days.
Liverpool for
And-
some part as well. Kidogo. Oh, but the Premier League?
No.
Not
the Premier League era.
Because you're labda hata ni Blackburn for a season.
Absolutely. And then Newcastle and United for a season before Arsenal came in.
Blackburn for a season.
Yeah.
See Leeds, Kidogo.
You know?
But we've been there throughout.
Absolutely.
Chelsea for their time. Man City now.
Yeah. Wait, Chelsea about to clap you this weekend. But that's not the point.
We'll get there.
Yeah. So we need to go back to those eras when it's Arsenal and Man United. And I don't feel like it will get better. I know when Amorim comes in, it's not going to take you like instantly when then you're back to it.
No.
Let's be honest. Because now it's Arsenal, Man United. No, it's Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool.
Yeah.
So it's going to take some time for you guys to get there. I don't know what that some time might be. Might be at season or 2 or maybe 3 or 4. I don't know.
Or it could be very quick. It could be. Like, it's just chances.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just hoping to wait and see how this is going to go down. Do you even figure that you have not even introduced ourselves?
I do. Because you started being dramatic for no reason. You've done a whole eulogy for Ten Hag.
I like the guy.
You have the whole whatever this is. And I hope you're not doing the whole podcast with this thing on. See,
I just like the fangs.
which are not even here.
They're not here. I should call someone to bring them in.
Makes no sense.
Let me take this off.
But
I realize Kenyans are quite sensitive, bro. So let me just...
I'm actually...
for anybody who's
I'm,
quite sensitive.
I won't say I'm
bro.
getting worked up. I just don't like it. Like, see.
Yeah, said
Why?
that. Said someone who
Like-
supports a team that calls themselves Red Devils.
They can call themselves what they want. Like, it's Manchester United, Sour, whatever. You're called the Gunners. Do you go like shooting up schools?
I go Gunners all the way, bro.
Okay, Sour,
Yeah, bro.
Sour, whatever. But that's not even the whole point of the podcast. Joined.
Let go, bro. Do you want to carry on the intro here?
Do I even want to start? Do I introduce myself first or you? Actually, I'll do myself first. So this is pause.
All right.
Timothy Ngore, Vibes Alliance, Man United supporter, Real Madrid supporter as well. Events connoisseur. The
Pretty
Vibes
much.
Alliance. We move, we groove. Simple as sina mambo mingi. But in the black corner, because you're in black,
All day.
coming in
not
at
all day.
111 pounds.
Hold up. That's not factual.
You're underweight.
No.
No. You're like what, 180, 160?
78 kgs, so that's 150.
150 something.
70,
You know what?
72?
He don't.
That's
It don't matter how much you weigh.
It fucking matters
It
how
does
much I
not
weigh.
matter how much you
You ain't
weigh.
gonna put that shit
on
on me,
the
bro.
other side of the podcast, on the other side of the table, supporting the people's team because they call him the people's champion.
Yo.
Man like the Jabroni Slayer, aka Nyash.
Yeah, bro.
Umefurahi sasa?
My man.
Wagwan.
Thanks, man. Like that one. Ain't gonna lie. Thank you for that.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I need to correct you, though. Last
Yes.
weekend, you said I don't do legs. I took that kind of personally.
What are you talking about?
Because, in terms of legs workout.
Oh, okay.
Like working my upper body, not working my lower body. I kind of took that personally.
Okay.
As a person who's into fitness,
Yes.
I work my back and legs a lot. More than actually do my upper body.
Oh, for real?
Very much.
Okay.
I suck when I'm doing chest. Swayze bench press for...
Need context.
Yeah, Swayze bench press for a lot.
For real?
Yeah, well,
But your arms are like
I know.
defined.
You know the biceps.
Anakuchukua sheria mkononi. Where's your...
Again, a wrong context.
God damn.
Yeah. So, leg and back is my main workouts. For those guys who work out, they know that. Chest is not my strong point, ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I do a lot of shoulder. I can do shoulders, biceps, and that's easy for every guy who's working out at the gym. But I need to say that my back and my legs are my main workout. I actually love working out with my legs and my back.
That's good for you. I don't give a damn.
Don't give a shit.
I don't give a damn.
Of course, you don't.
What I care about, though, is what happened this past weekend in the world of football. We have a lot to talk about, and we'll try to speed through everything.
Yeah.
Okay?
Facts.
This was what, game week 9?
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong?
You're not supposed to take that thing off.
Why?
You're supposed to work it from there.
Why?
That's why you have it there.
No, but you see, my thing is, bro, this is like
Is it working or not?
the angle of inclination is horrible.
It's supposed to be there.
It is there. How many points do you get at
Do you need to
fantasy?
get another stand for you, guy?
My thing is, I have a...
Do you get another? Yeah, because your phone is big.
Thank you.
Do we get you
No,
another stand? I
It's
can
okay,
work on
it's
that.
okay, it's okay.
Okay, cool.
Don't worry about it. So, game week 9. Nyash, focus. Game week 9 started on Friday, the 25th of October.
Viva Ten Hag.
Ended at the Emirates Sunday evening. Leicester City were beaten by Nottingham. 1 minute. What do you think about that game?
Mad. Leicester balled.
They did.
Not Leicester. Nottingham. Nottingham
Leicester.
Forest. Yeah, Nottingham Forest are balled.
They did.
They beat them 3-1. I did not see the one coming, but I actually did not know there was a Friday fixture.
So you didn't change your team in time?
No, I didn't. Explains a lot, but I don't think it changes anything. That's why I got some small, very low points. But still,
nothing new.
it's going to expect Leicester to pick like 3-1, bro.
At home.
Nottingham Forest, bro.
I think I also predicted Leicester to win.
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah.
And of course, when we posted them, we kind of posted them on Saturday, so we were kind of late.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, I'm going to fast prediction.
Which was funny. Let me tell you, it was so funny. Because you see, like, on TikTok, just for context, YouTube guys, on TikTok, this guy is a controversial one. I'm the one who's going to go more rational.
Yeah.
But
I'm actually kind of rational, but people don't get it.
No, you're not. See. But we all failed the first game and they're like, leo imekuwa noma. Umeanguka game ya kwanza.
Imeenda yote.
Nika kwanza exam alafu ulizwe jina yako. Hata before question 1 jina yako ushaandika jina ya mtu mwingine. Wewe ushafail. Ushadonda.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think my takeaway from this game is Chris Wood's on fire.
I don't get it, bro. That Manchester City guy.
I think the thing that I appreciate about like traditional number 9s, especially when you're like 30 and then start scoring goals like onwards. So your Vardis, your Chris Woods, even Ronaldo to some extent right now, day 4 when he was after 30, he was still banging. Like I like that traditional Barclays type striker because he's not the quickest, he's not the most agile. He knows where the back of the net is.
Yeah, he gets the job done.
And he does his job and he does it very well. And he got his brace, maximum bonus points, and we were happy.
Is there anybody who banged the brace this week? Apart from, I think, Bemo?
Wood, Buemo.
Nobody else.
It's just Wood and Buemo, yeah.
Yeah. Mad when you think about it. Crazy. But I think Nottingham Forest actually played quite well. Yeah. And against these small teams, I think you don't want to bet against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
They're going to beat them up. And Espirito Sanchez, right? Santo.
No, Espirito Santo.
Yeah, Espirito Santo kind of moving like, when he gets these average teams, you're going to clap them up a good one.
True that.
Yeah, so walicheza vizuri, I can't take anything away from them. Leicester wakiwa at home, especially. But you might think like Leicester were away from home. Leicester walikuwa home.
They played like they were away.
Got clapped a good one.
The game was taken to them.
Got to give it up to Nottingham Forest.
Do you know a team that took the game to the home team unexpectedly was Southampton on Saturday?
Oh, yeah.
Southampton lost the game 1-0. Haaland scored in the 8th minute.
Yeah.
Good goal from him, and he was being held back, found the back of the net. But from there, the Saints went marching in. God damn. What do you think about that game?
Imagine, you said the 8th minute.
Yeah.
Imagine Man City scores in the 8th minute.
You know it's curtains. You know it's curtains.
And they don't score from then on.
It's mad.
That's crazy when you think about it.
Against a promoted side.
Bana. who everybody's having 3 points for fun.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's crazy when you think about it. I think I was watching that game, I'm thinking, he gave me Baksha to like one instance where Southampton might get it against Manchester City, but it never really came.
But they're also not clinical. That's a problem. Like
home
and away.
You know what? Fuck Cameron Archer. Sorry for cussing. Cameron Archer.
This guy cusses like 6 times every podcast. Leondo may apologize.
I realize I need to tone it down.
Okay, sorry.
Cameron Archer, he scores when he hears there's any other team that is not from Manchester in town.
Actually, that's funny because he missed a penalty against us.
Yes! And from that point in time, you guys turned around the game and you won it. 3-0.
Yeah.
Alice Arsenal go in town. He goddamn scored.
I go that Ena.
And then again, now against Manchester City, he was 1-on-1 with Ederson. He could not score. Okay, now Ederson is a very good goalkeeper.
He is, but there's some chances. That's the same. And I think it reminded me of the Traore chance when Fulham went to play City at the Etihad.
Like how many chances?
And he did it twice. Actually, no. 3 times, 1-on-1.
A lie.
And missed. So he got 2 saved and he blazed one over the bar.
Yeah.
So I get the thing about being clinical.
But yeah, there was also so Dibbling by the way, still doing his thing.
Yeah.
Kind of think like, by the way, I'm playing career mode on FIFA.
What team are you using?
Sunderland.
Okay.
One of the guys I had to buy, Dibbling. But it's kind of lower, 57. But then again, when you're playing with Sunderland, you don't expect to like 18
But he also
points.
has a high ceiling.
Yeah.
So
he's young and all that stuff.
yeah.
There was a tackle that was made by a Southampton guy against Bernardo Silva.
The Southampton guy is Adam Lallana.
Clean.
Luckily, he won the ball.
Yeah.
And got a yellow card.
Explain to me how you win the ball in such a tackle,
bro.
But you are the one who gets yellow card.
You know, the crazy thing is, every week, there's always a call, a decision that favors Man City.
They can never beat those allegations.
And this is not even trying to be like
sensational.
Exactly. It is what it like. Everyone is watching. We are seeing it. There's a replays and all that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a yellow card can't be reviewed by VAR and all that.
I think the second yellow especially.
But that was such a clean tackle. I feel like any other referee, like back in the day, a tackle like that, he's on the ball changed direction very clearly. Bernardo was not hurt. He didn't go in studs up. How is that a yellow card? How is it a free kick to Man City?
Yeah.
As in...
It beats all sense, as a football
every
fan.
day, like, people online are just like, make it 117 charges.
Walai.
Make it...
Are we not at like 120 right now?
Probably. If you were to go like offense by offense, brother, we could be at 200. Easily.
Walai. So down.
Yeah.
But I have to big it up to Southampton because everybody going to this game, you're thinking like,
yeah,
this is a proper beatdown.
Oh yeah, honestly,
yeah,
I think I expected like 4+.
Swear down.
Easy. But if Southampton scored first, now that's where Man City are just like, walai, uko sure?
Do you kind of feel like Manchester City scraping through some results? I mean, against Southampton, you're thinking, mko Etihad, Buddha mutapigwa. And then Man City goes and wins 1-0 only.
I think, and I'll just reiterate what I was saying last week about Liverpool and Chelsea. City is a kind of team too.
But against Southampton, bro.
No, listen. It's what's most important is the 3 points. Get the 3 points. Win 1-0. If you win every game 1-0, you're guaranteed of the title right now. Every game 1-0.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, you don't have to put the most attacking display. The most
swashbuckling.
Nothing. Hey, finally, umefika level yangu. Yeah.
Yo, ukusikia nikisema super calafree.
Hiyo tunajua ni a movie, but ni sawa.
It's actually super calafree.
Super fragilistic.
It's actually color. If
you are such a Calafiori fan.
No.
Your DNA is skewed. Too bad. Wewe ni fala sad. I don't know why these are here. What is feels like oh man, but I'm so sad for this guy.
I'm absolutely sad. But yeah.
I think he just needs to know what his plan is. Honestly.
You did not give him the plan, but go on.
No, he just kept saying we're sticking to the plan. So we're talking about Man City, Soton.
Yeah, them getting all the points and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought Manchester City going to this game absolutely blow Southampton out of the water.
Yeah.
I was watching that game, I'm thinking, bro, kind of feel like it's just a one moment Southampton get something out of this game.
Yeah.
Well, it never came.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's also in the league. Well, sometimes it matters about the goals. But bottom line, tunajua ni 3 points, bro.
Sometimes it's very rarely.
Yeah.
I've lost a league on
but
goal
if you're
difference.
in Man City against Southampton,
Yeah, you
Man City
expect,
tunajua kuna
you
kina
expect
Haaland.
4, 5, 6.
Do you think there's something zile za no KDB, no Haaland goals?
But you see, the thing is...
Not goals.
No, yeah, that's been proven. Like, he doesn't do his best without KDB.
Kinda.
It's been proven.
We love it.
Yeah, to some extent. But City's point of view, they got the 3 points, kept a clean sheet, which is a positive, and now top of the table.
Very much.
Yeah, because of happenings elsewhere, which we'll get to.
Yeah,
the only other game worth talking about that weekend, no, that Saturday, there are 2 games actually, which I want to do 1 minute each.
Cool.
So, is that okay? Brighton Wolves, and this is just because of the Wolves equalizer in the last minute.
Can you imagine that?
Brighton had 4 players
4v1
attacking the Wolves goal and 1 Wolves defender. 1. This homie, I don't even know who it was at the wing.
Yeah.
Tried to float it over to the other 3 guys waiting.
Yeah.
He overhit it. It passed the first guy, but it didn't go to the 2 guys. Where does the ball go to? The last man. Last man.
Bro.
Do you know how any attacking coach would be so pissed at that?
Bro.
Because Brighton scored that. It's 3-1. It's game over. Actually, Brighton get the ball. They, miss the shot and it goes out of bounds. They still win 2-1.
Very much.
But the interception gives Wolves the momentum. This guy picks out a ball.
Yeah.
Mateus Cunha drives, with no pressure, because most of the Brighton players are huku.
Yeah.
They have a lot of numbers in the box. This guy takes a shot. It's deflected 2-2.
Bro, I swear down. I was watching. I did not watch that game because, of course, it was subsequent to the other games at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
But I could not believe they went from a 4v1 to a 2-2.
Which is and they're 2-1 ahead. They're 2-1 ahead.
They're 2-1 ahead. At that point in
it
time.
could be 3-1
Basically.
and 3 points.
Now, shall kill it.
But now it's become 2-2 and 1 point.
I swear down.
At home.
If I was a Brighton fan, I would honestly find that guy. I need to know where you live.
I will find you.
And I will find you. What was that?
That's
But them go 4v1, bro.
As a Brighton fan, as a coach, as a man, I feel you'd be so mad at the player.
I swear down.
Because it's an issue of technique and decision making.
Yeah.
Float the ball.
And I swear, Mateus Cunha, munamwachia wa kunyie. Now, we all know,
Continue.
I really tried to hold that one in. But in Mekunya. But, yeah. Brighton, though, I think at that point in time, it's 4v1.
Yeah.
This is it. In fact, I was just holding the ball for a bit longer.
Yeah. Game management.
If you watch the highlights, hakukuwa na msee Everton msee wa Wolves alikuwa na kujia.
No, it's pressing actually. They had accepted.
All the time.
Sour, we've lost.
And all the space. Just do your thing. Hold it. You have 3 guys to pass the ball to, and then it's 3-1, and that story is done.
Yeah.
Miss Juni pressure gani alifikiria, and then he just passed a wayward pass. Of course, it was intercepted, and then after that, done and dusted. 2-2. And it's kind of cruel to guys like Kina Welbeck. Because Welbeck are working their asses off for
Welbeck
Brighton.
is banging. He's saving my FPL.
Bro.
Okay, not saving, because it's not that
it's kind of doing really well.
It's doing very well.
Yeah.
But he's doing very well.
Yeah, very much.
Credit to him.
Very much. And guys, for Wolves, of course, they want that.
Yeah.
Because Wolves are doing really badly.
Yeah.
You all know against Man City, which was the previous game week, walifungwa dakika za mwisho, which you kind of feel like maybe they would have done a bit better to just hold on and stuff, but that's arguable. And then here they are against Brighton, and they get themselves a draw, which kind of lifts them from the bottom team. They're actually not the most bottom team. It's not them anymore. It's actually Southampton. But you kind of feel like, we just by the grace of God got a point here.
Wanajua grace of God na alikuwa amevaa ile nini ya shetani.
You got to love the irony, right?
Kwenda huko.
Very much. Wait.
Continue, finish. Nyash. Focus.
Viva Ten Hag. But yeah, as an Everton, as a Wolves fan, I don't know why I keep saying Everton. As a Wolves fan, you got to love the draw against team because
Oh,
I think
yeah.
they were away. Walikuwa Amex
Away,
Stadium.
and Brighton have been playing some good football.
Walai.
So it's
Brighton
a good,
walipiga Newcastle at St James's Park.
it's a good point for Wolves, and especially in that manner.
Yeah, even for Gary O'Neill. Because you look at all those managers, and I'm sure we'll touch about another manager who's on the verge of getting sacked. You kind of feel like going to...
Not our manager now.
Not wait.
Not our manager now, because you know who we got, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
You kind of look at it and you're thinking, if honestly you don't get some points here, you are in deep trouble, like 6 feet deep. So, yeah, he got a point, so you can't really argue with that. And Brighton downright, I'm sure Fabian Hutzler is super disappointed that they finished up that game with a draw when they could actually have won 3-1.
Definitely.
There we go.
Okay. Ipswich Town rolled up to the G-Tech Community Stadium, scored 3 goals, and lost the game.
Yo.
You know, this guys, any game that's being played, the average goals per game is over 4 goals per game. Like average.
G-Tech.
It's 4 point something.
A G-Tech Stadium?
Yeah.
Walai.
It's just classics upon classics.
That's mad though.
It is godie. Ndio kuja ufunge, umefunga, hiyo ni
Nipe
poa.
nikupe.
Wacha niende ni mchezo wa paka na panya. Ama hata ni paka mbili.
Yebo.
Juu tu ni
Facts.
Brentford.
Yeah.
Won the game 4-3 in a 7-goal thriller.
Absolutely, man.
Ipswich were 2-0 up. They were looking kidogo comfortable, but then Wisa and Brian Mbeumo.
Isn't it?
My God.
Isn't it the proper example of like a 2-0 lead is a very bleak?
And this is what I said last week. The worst lead in football. It's a saying. The worst lead in football is a 2-0 lead.
You know, it kind of don't make sense until you see that game.
Games
like those.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Because, I mean, Ipswich scored some proper bangers. Like, we need to say, but all the goals scored in that game were really
All
good
the goals, apart from the last, the winner was, so it was an in-swinger, but then every player missed it, and so the keeper was kidogo. Because I think he was expecting like a header or some form of contact.
Yeah.
And no one made contact. And so he just swung into the far post. And so,
it's
but
mad.
every other goal was very good. It was very well, like
Absolutely.
organized, calculated,
Absolutely.
put away like properly. Even the penalty by Mbeumo was really, it was very Tony-esque. Because it was a slow run-up, started and run-up.
Yeah.
Hop.
We need to say, by the way, Arsenal are looking to get Mbeumo in January.
You can look all you want. Unipoa.
I mean, make it happen.
Because
What do you think? Like, if Arsenal gets Mbeumo in January, what do you think?
I don't know. I don't think he's an
Do you
Arsenal
feel
type.
threatened?
No. I don't think
You're not on the same level.
I don't think it's an Arsenal type player. And I say this very objectively because he comes in off the left.
That's a
He's
fucking
not,
lie.
No, listen, he's not a 9. Their 9 is Brian Wisa.
No.
Listen, for what Arsenal do,
After backup ya Saka, bro.
bro, you don't need backup for Saka. Like, why?
What are you talking
why?
about?
Like, how often does Saka get taken off? Like, for backup, skia. Spend hata hii kitu. Spend hata hii kitu. My thing is,
Shika. This is better, I guess.
hey, thank you very much. Thank you. Much better. Hey, wetumia hiyo.
All right, fine.
So, how often do you take off
I don't like
Saka?
the
Listen.
insinuation of this, though.
What?
Go on.
Why?
Go on.
So, the thing is, how often do you take off Saka? Like the 60th minute.
But we need to do
55th.
that. We need to do that.
You won't, because it's Bukayo Saka.
But we
That
need
is
to
your
do that.
main hitman.
We need to do that as well.
But will you? I'm telling you, you guys could sign Vinicius to play. Fine, Vinicius is left. Who's a proper right winger right now? Rafinha. Who?
I don't,
And Rafinha is even playing left wing.
Is left.
Who?
But don't you?
Whoever it is, they are not going to upstage Saka. They are not going to be chosen before
You don't
Saka.
need someone who upstage Saka. No one is going to do that.
Whatever the case is, if it's a backup, you need someone who is going to, like,
Almost
rival
do the works of Saka.
Almost do.
Almost.
But Saka will still be chosen.
Straight
Day
away.
in,
Like the first
day
data.
out.
Yeah.
Msara tolea dakia 75 ikienda, like, Ateta kifeel risky. Uni
But
mtu
Mbeumo-
tolea dakia 80 apigiwe makofi. Mbeumo, where he's gotten to, he knows, and you can tell he has a confidence, he has an aura.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to be a starter all day, every day. I want to be the main one.
You want to be in a big team as well.
Sorry?
You want to be in a big team as well.
There's that. So you see, it's always a toss-up. Like, so do I go to Arsenal get
Where
paid?
you back up to Saka.
Do I go pay a lot more but play a lot less?
Or he can move to Manchester United, where he'll be a starter.
Well, I doubt.
Why? No.
I highly doubt, because that whole Garnacho Rashford
So Garnacho
thing,
does best when he's on the left wing.
he does best when
Let's
he's
be
on
honest.
left wing, but he does okay when he's right wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need someone who's doing wonders on the right wing.
But now the thing is, Garnacho. So now you create a new problem.
Which one?
You bring in Mbeumo, and now you have Rashford and Garnacho wants to start. He
Have
wants
them
to be a
fight off.
starter.
Yeah.
I'm just, what I'm telling you
Okay,
is,
fine.
like, for you guys, I don't even think he's an Arsenal type player. I really don't. And you could correct me if I'm wrong, because you're the Arsenal fan.
Yes.
I am just saying, I feel like it's not even what you need. What you need is a killer. You need a 9. You need an Ivan Toney type striker. Someone who will feed off scraps and bang. You can create 2 chances for him, he'll score 1 all day, every day. He'll get the ball from the halfway line, drive, Suarez-esque. Back in the day. Create chances out of nothing. You know,
there's that.
you don't have that in Havertz.
No, we don't.
And I think that's your missing piece. Correct me if I'm wrong.
All right. First, I think we need a backup for Saka.
Okay.
Yeah. No one who's as good as Saka. You can't have guys who are as good as Saka. Itawak.
Okay.
Kutakuwa na
It's
bruise
even
of-
hard. It's hard to find, like, okay, but continue.
Yeah, bruise of egos. They think they're good, and when mimi na yuko bench Saka kianza, and why not me starting and Saka being benched?
Yeah.
You don't need that. It's not gonna work anywhere in the world. Belmo, no one comes close to what Saka does than Belmo. Belmo is the first guy, by the in Brentford's history to get to 50 goal contributions in the Prem. I think he has 29 goals and 21 assists. 50.
Yeah.
Not even Ivan Toney did that. It's just someone who has the end product in him.
Yeah.
He kind of gets that done. Belmo was one of the guys who were looking to sign in the summer transfer window. For some reason, it did not happen. But Arsenal are looking to sign him. So even Arsenal getting him in January will not be like a really surprise. If you actually have followed Arsenal for a while, you kind of see like Arsenal have been kind of looking for that guy for a minute. So
For what position, though? Like, to play right wing?
yeah, right wing.
Okay.
Because Arsenal right now, we're in the Champions League. Something you can't say. We're in the Champions
Something
League.
you never won. Something you can't say.
You're not there right now. We're in the
I've been
Champions
there 3 times. I'm still polishing them at home.
Nigga, do I need to go on?
No, you don't, because you don't understand what it feels like lifting a
Are you
Champions
there right
League.
now?
Sorry?
Are you there right now?
Oh, I'm trying to watch you try do it and
You're
fail
trying to watch
again.
me, so you're not even watching me.
No. I just said I'm trying to watch you. That means I am watching you.
You're
play.
trying.
Oh, Minko Europa League. Another thing that I've won that you've not.
Yeah. So
But
why
you know
are
what?
you there?
Continue.
It's the second tier though.
No, we're giving you like chances.
You're the second tier of the Champions League. Why are you there?
You
Of
don't
Europe
know anything
football.
about
Why?
Sawa team ya Kiburi, but tuko na
You're a very big club.
we're a very big club.
Yes,
That's
you
why
are.
we've dominated
Why
Europe.
in the second tier?
Sorry?
Why are you in the second tier?
Because football is about moments. You can't dominate.
And do you
the
have a
whole
moment
meaning.
that took you to the second tier?
Which is a bad moment. Get
So you've been having
educated.
bad moments.
Exactly.
So you don't have good moments. So
You don't have good moments
So you leave the
throughout.
top tier
You-
to other people.
Your best moment was
You
losing
leave the
to
top tier
Barca.
to other people.
Yeah, and your best moment was losing. Losing.
So
Was
what-
losing to Barca in 2006.
So when you're talking
which
about
granted was kidogo.
yeah,
iffy,
so when you're
but
talking
yeah.
about top tier, you sit back and watch.
But you see the
So
thing
sit
is,
back and watch.
No,
We
no.
talk about the top
no,
tier
but
football.
you see the thing is also when you're talking about the top tier football right now, you're talking to someone
Europe.
who has conquered
Yeah,
Europe itself.
but you're not there anymore.
We're not
So
there
it's-
right
it's-
now.
Yeah, right now you're
Moments.
Not. Yeah,
I need
you're
to
not-
take you back
right
to
now.
moments.
Yeah, right now you're
Get
not.
educated. Back to moments.
Yeah, you're not there
You
anymore.
have good moments,
So
bad
it's
moments. It's like life. It's a pulse.
Absolutely.
Why do you think the pulse is just up,
So
down? And if it was
if you're
flat
talking
like
about
this,
billionaires club,
don't even go there.
no, you're not there anymore. But you kind of want to join the conversation.
We don't want to join the
Because you
conversation.
used to be there,
We don't want to join the conversation.
but
We're
you're kind of forcing
observers.
yourself into the
We're
conversation.
not forcing ourselves. We are doing the podcast. Me and you.
Why the hell are you talking about Champions League?
Who else would you be talking to in this fucking podcast?
No, let me talk to the people.
They're not going to answer you. Listen to someone who's
They're going to
actually.
answer me on the conversation,
No.
the comment
The thing
section.
is, actually, you're talking to someone who's actually seen this,
Been there,
who's
done that.
tweeted about this.
But you're not there anymore, are you?
We're not there right now.
Yes.
Exactly.
So sit back. Let me talk to the people who are in the conversation.
You're talking to me. What are you
No.
saying?
Yeah, I'll be done talking to the people. Then I'll come back to you.
This is so funny.
Yeah, I'll be talking to you.
Funny. We have to watch
Nick,
this
are you trying to
whole-
throw me off my
We're
conversation?
going to hold this conversation.
Are you trying to hold? You're trying to
higher.
throw me off my conversation, aren't you?
No. Do make your point. Make your point.
Wait, nilikuwa naongea kuhusu nini? I think you're trying to throw me off of my conversation.
So we're talking about you're looking for like players like Mbeumo Nini.
Absolutely.
And now you're in the Champions League.
Very much.
So I think you need a bit more squad depth and rotation and all that comes into play. Continue.
Thank you very much. Quite objective on a person who's on the Champions League. I like that.
I'm not your adversary. I'm just on different sides.
At some point in time, I need you to be.
One day. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
All right, but yeah. So we need guys like those. We need guys like Mbeumo. Tunahitaji saka pia arrest kiasi because unajua mali tumefika. Let me just say this. Where we are right now, we have no Champions League. We have no Premier League in 20 years. Bro, we need them like both. So we need guys who will help us get closer to that. Why the fuck are you laughing, bro?
No, am I laughing?
Why the fuck is he laughing?
No, are we not talking to the people? I'm just like, he said it, not me. It's true. It's facts. You don't know what it feels like to hold up a Champions League. True. You've never tweeted, we are Premier League champions. It's true. Like, those are facts. You're the one stating the facts. And I'm agreeing with you. And you need people who are promoted 2 seasons ago to come help you lift those much desired titles.
Can't take this nigga, bruv.
No. But it's what you just said.
Can you get another guy to come?
You can, because you want someone else who's going to come and like kiss your ass. Fuck that. I'm listening to you.
You're talking about us in the Kominyash. Like, what are you doing here?
You're not helping yourself, my bro.
What is this?
You're not helping yourself.
What is this?
You're not helping. Continue. So you need Mbeumo. How did we even get to Mbeumo and Saka when we're talking about Brentford beating Ipswich 4-3 in a thriller on a Saturday?
Proper digression. Sorry.
Yes.
But yeah, Arsenal have been linked with Mbeumo.
Yes.
We I honestly like the guy. I think he has the end product.
He does.
So we kind of need a guy who will come in and substitute Saka sometimes, especially when you're fighting on both fronts.
Okay.
So yeah, against Ipswich, let me just go back to context.
Yes.
Against Ipswich. Why the fuck is he laughing?
What?
Why is he laughing?
That was so funny. Oh my, I can't wait to cut that.
Against Ipswich. Oh my god.
How in the world do you say Ipswich?
Who the Ipswich fucking tractors, bro?
You can't be that lawyer. What?
I stayed there for like 3.5 years, bro. They're kinda my people.
Ipswich. Yeah, continue. Yes.
Against Ipswich.
Yes.
Like very good goals all around.
Yeah.
You know what I like Brentford? They kind of seem like a team that is not afraid to play from the back. And I don't know if I mentioned this in Manchester United because I saw them try that.
Yeah.
And they did that successfully against Ipswich. Did you can bao ya kwanza mwenye ya pili when they equalized? I know they called it for an own goal. Walita own goal. But bro, ilipikwa kutoka goalkeeper, I think to a fullback, to a midfielder, to Wissa, to back of the net, which they called a no goal.
Yeah.
But I think Brentford are doing quite well.
True.
Some very good goals. And I think we all predicted that Brentford are going to actually win that game.
Yeah.
So the Bees absolutely stung them tractors.
True. So the Bees are flying.
Very much.
Sunday 27th October had 4 games, and all 4 games were.
Wait, the late kickoff. The late kickoff on Saturday, though.
Everton, Fulham.
Yeah.
Beto scored last minute. Iwobi scored against his former club in Everton. Smith Rowe assisted Iwobi, which really good goal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Beto scored last minute 1-1. Everton, which I really feel like Everton are just like they're skating on thin ice. I think
for now they'll take the points.
They will. Like for them,
kind of keep them afloat.
For them,
the bottom
a point now is like 3 points for a title contender.
Yeah.
Which is, you know what? I don't care about any other thing.
Yeah.
I've gotten a point. Thanks. Cheers. On to the next one.
What are two bottom 3? Yeah.
Sunday 27th October.
Yeah.
4 huge games.
Yeah.
Chelsea, Newcastle, London Derby in Palace and Spurs. West Ham United, a place we lost the last 2 seasons. And then you hosted Liverpool.
Yo.
We don't have much time, so you have to be very quick.
Cool.
Cole Palmer's pass to Pedro Neto
My God.
for Nicholas Jackson's goal was sublime.
Absolutely delicious. Reminded me of a certain pass I made when you were playing FIFA. Do you remember that time when I beat your ass? Like
The one time out of 25.
yeah, like 10 times out of 25. Now I do agree. Like
Do,
when you
do, I,
pick
do I need to
when you
take a
pick
photo?
FIFA, no, I don't disagree. When you pick up FIFA maramob,
So,
but like the 10 times out of like 15 when you pick up FIFA.
ndachukua picha to upload. Niambie director
Do you want to
upload.
do you want?
Yeah.
I think the producer is kind of busy.
Ah,
do you
ni
want to be
sawa.
taking those
Producer,
screenshots?
skia.
I don't
Wome
think-
skia. Take the screenshot of our current
Did he-
nini.
did
Even
he-
the last
did he
5
take
games.
The screenshot? Did he take the screenshot? I don't think he did.
We're going
But
to
we
play
can
them
tell him
after
to do
now.
that.
We can even give them the updated. Because we
Yeah.
play now for like, what, 6, 7 games?
Facts.
Yeah, continue.
I agree with that.
Listen.
Like when I beat your ass, like I think 7-3 or something. Like when I scored a lot of goals against you, there was that pass I made. Kind of felt like a similar pass that
Please be contextual. And
Cole
don't lie, to,
Palmer.
don't lie to the people.
I don't-
Very
I
good.
Don't
Very good
lie to
pre.
the people.
Very good
Are you trying
pre-assist.
to insinuate that I do lie to the people?
Very good pre-assist.
Are you
from-
trying to say the people's champion lies to the people?
Kwanda. Very good pre-assist from
Are you
Cole
trying to
Palmer.
say the people's champion?
Yes.
Are you trying to say the people's champion lies to the people? Is that what you're
Yeah,
trying to
you
say?
told them they were going unbeaten.
That's all. It's a freak resort.
So,
But yeah, the pass by Cole Palmer, fucking sublime.
also credit to Jackson taking that first time.
You know what? Like Nicholas Jackson, bro. Like I don't like the guy,
He's
but
getting,
he just
his
keeps
goals.
getting the end result.
Exactly.
Goals
Exactly.
after goals after goals. And I even like it even more that the next game that he's up against is a team like might actually get some more results.
Which one?
It's kind of crazy. Who are they playing up against next weekend?
Newcastle. I don't know.
No, Manchester United.
Oh, sisi.
Very
Tukona. You know what? We'll get there.
Yeah,
Get there.
we shall.
Alexander Isak scored.
As well,
1-1.
getting from that toe injury. You know, I don't know much about this guy. I just know that he has a contract issues extension with Newcastle.
Bro.
Yeah.
Because of his injury. Nini,
But hata sijui. Unajua yeye anataka kucheza Champions League. I'm sure kuna other clubs that are kind of si useme utaki.
kidogo injury prone. So,
I don't understand, bro. So there's that, but he scored a goal. He kind of missed another sitter as well.
yeah.
Arsenal is very much linked with him. I kind of like the guy as well because I kind of feel like Arsenal kind of skew towards getting this kind of striker who's like number 14-esque Thierry Henry like. But I don't like his injury record. It's not very good.
Yeah.
So Sielewi.
Yeah.
But I mean, Chelsea still got the job done.
Because who scored the winner? Oh, man like Cole Palmer.
Oh, goddamn Palmer.
Who finished 8 places behind Mason Mount in the Ballon d'Or rankings. Do you know that?
Kwani Mason Mount alikuwa? Cole Palmer alikuwa number 25.
17.
What?
Surprise.
No way.
Brother, check.
Mason Mount alikuwa number 17.
17.
Better than Bukayo Saka.
Saka alikuwa kwali?
21st. No way.
I kid you not.
No.
This is so. You see,
No
the
way.
thing is, like,
Absolutely.
even me,
Absolutely not.
No. Like, I think it was for him.
Yeah.
I don't even know where. Just know he was 17th.
There's no
yeah.
Manchester United player
Go check who was 17th.
was in the top 50.
Go check who was 17th.
I can look for free. Wait for it. There's no Manchester United player who was in that ranking, bro.
Go check.
Yeah, he wasn't. Because Saka I know was 21st. Odegaard was 19th.
Go check.
Oh my God, we still have to talk about Ballon d'Or as well.
Could we
Jesus
do
Christ.
that like in a separate nini?
Like a whole segment on its own?
Probably. Producer.
But yeah.
I'll go nini. I'll get that nini for you.
Cool. Yeah. So,
But yeah, so
go on.
Chelsea won the game. Cheers. Palace Spurs. 2 talking points. Number 1, Eze with an outrageous assist,
Bro.
to Mateta.
That
Jean-Philippe,
Honestly, outrageous.
really good. Back here, Mateta took it first time, then scored.
Yep.
Secondly, Van der Ven failed. You know the actual word is failed.
Yeah.
So he failed a striker that was through on goal.
I don't know who that was exactly.
And the
Is
same,
it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it was the same. It was the same thing Saliba did against Bournemouth. Saliba was shown red.
Yeah.
Van der Ven and their striker were closer to the goal,
Yeah.
and Van der Ven got a yellow card. This is why I keep crying about inconsistency in the Premier League,
goddamn
even
Prem,
when it's against my own rivals.
Yep.
Like, we want to watch football that is clean. Like,
Very much.
What makes it worse is you have things like VR now.
Yeah.
That can come and alter such decisions and be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, you are wrong about this. You are right about this.
Yeah.
And we're even going to get to a more contentious decision later in this.
Tell me about it.
In this conversation. But yeah, Palace somehow beat Spurs.
Yeah.
What do you think about that game?
You know, it's kind of crazy though that Spurs came from beating West Ham 4-1.
Yeah.
Which they actually did come from behind to win. And it sounds crazy when you say come from behind. But they
Continue.
came from behind to beat West Ham 4-1 convincingly.
Oh, yeah.
Like, wacheza vizuri. Like, we can't take anything away from them.
Yeah.
To losing to Crystal Palace in a goddamn derby. And then again, there was that foul by Van de Ven on that Crystal Palace player.
I don't know. Was it
Ni Mateta ama ni Eze ama
was it
ilikuwa nani?
Eze? One of the three.
Sijui ilikuwa nani?
One thing we are sure, it's a black man.
It is a black man.
Wale tu ni mamande.
Yeah, you know, it's Mandem
Mamande
FC.
na Wharton.
Them,
Nika Griezmann, ile
Wharton,
ni ya
and then
France.
Anderson. It's Mandem, Anderson, and Henderson.
Anderson alienda Fulham.
Oh, goddamn. I actually left them.
Yeah. Na alipata red last weekend.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of crazy when you think about it. It's the same foul that Saliba did against Bournemouth.
And Saliba's was farther from the goal.
Very much. This one was closer. So how the hell is it that this guy did not get a red card?
Honestly, in my head, I'm still for the opinion, yeah? Scrap VR.
Do you want it?
Wacha tujue tu, ref ni fala. He's made the mistake, he stood with it, sawa. He saw it from a bad angle.
Yeah.
If you have, like, technology, and literally you can't correct such decisions, and you can't be like, this is a letter of the law. When this happens, we're going to give a red for this.
Yeah.
And you still have the same technology, but you have very different decisions at very crucial points of the game. Because I feel like Palace would have blown away Spurs if Spurs went down to 10 men.
Very much.
Literally. You take Van de Ven out of that.
All over them, by the way.
Exactly.
Despite the fact that we're 11 men.
You take Van de Ven out of that lineup, you have Spurs where you want them, literally.
Very much.
And you smell blood and you go for your 3-4 5-0 win, if possible.
You know, it kind of makes me feel like, honestly, and you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Is that vendetta against Arsenal?
I don't even think it's about Arsenal alone.
Or is it the Red Cartel? Because they're calling us the Red Cartel now.
Trust me. I know, it's us and you guys.
It's us, Liverpool, and Man United.
I know.
And it's the Red Cartel now. Is there like a vendetta against these teams, bro?
The problem is...
Because
by the time...
the more days go by, the more it's feeling like it's actually true.
It's crazy. And that's because... you have 4 or 5 officials sitting down, looking at screens and saying, you know what, we've decided that, this is right. This is what we're going with. This is wrong. We'll do this. Call the ref, make him change it.
Yeah.
And so when you have time to sit through and go through the decisions, go through your thought process, and agree as a team that this is what we're going to go with.
Yeah.
And day in, day out, you keep getting major calls very wrong against specific teams. And on the other side, one specific team keeps getting away with this and getting favors from this.
Consistently.
How do you beat the allegations? And you see,
can't.
like for me, the Saliba red, and I talked about it, I was like, that should not have been a red.
Yeah.
You have Ben White who's recovering.
Yep.
The distance to goal was very far because that's in the law. Like, distance to goal is like, it comes into play when you're giving a red card for like a last man challenge and all that when a player is through on goal and all.
Very much.
And so you have to take into account higher percentage save, like save percentage. How possible is it for Raya to save whatever?
Yeah.
Can Ben White recover? Is there a player who's recovering? And this is the same thing. You give Saliba a red, you give this guy who's even closer to goal a yellow card.
Bro.
And he's run across him.
Yeah.
Like you see, for that guy, like for Evan Nelson and Saliba was a straight chase.
It was.
Like he was ahead,
straight
Saliba was behind. Whoever this, so I don't know why we didn't watch the Nini again just to know who it is. But he took the touch that would take him across Van de Ven. And no matter how fast Van de Ven is, this guy, he could be as fast as Dimitar Berbatov.
Yebo.
And this guy could be as fast as Mbappe, but he wouldn't catch up.
No, he wouldn't.
Just because of the momentum and how he took the touch.
Yeah.
And he made the same foul. It was not a cynical foul. Just a coming together. That's what they actually call it.
Yeah.
and they give this guy a yellow card, and you had the boos from the Palace fans. I hope you had the boos.
Yes.
They were very...
Because there's a benchmark that has been set.
And they already know what happened last time.
Yeah.
And so it's a most frustrating thing with officiating and VAR. And people were up in arms when Howard Webb went on Gary Neville's podcast the other day, Stick to Football.
Yeah.
And he was defending the refereeing
That's
union.
stupid shit, bro.
And everyone in football was so mad. They were like, this does not even help your cause. If anything, it discredits you even more.
Yeah.
And I keep saying, by the time you know a referee by their name, that's a problem.
Because this should be the last people we know in a game.
Exactly. Like, let the game happen.
Yeah.
Let them just make decisions. Sour.
Exactly. Because it feels like we're in game week 9. But, bro, there's no game week we'll come here and review
Exactly.
and not
talk about
referee.
referees. Yeah. And you see, and what makes it worse
They're not the
is
stars of the
we
show.
have technology.
On top of that.
Bruh, I'd rather you scrap the tech, say higher to corner ref, linesman, fourth official or subs. Referees confusion is final. That's something we normally say to kiwa pale tournaments. Because the ref can make a mistake. Kuna mali
it's allowable.
Yeah, he's not as fit as the players.
They cannot be this consistent.
Akishindwa kufikia,
Yeah.
aonena angle mbaya, aseme ni foul, sawa.
Yeah.
Referees confusion is final. Let it be that. But when you can go back, you stand at a screen, you watch it 3-4 times.
Yeah.
As someone who has spent years doing courses, studying the game.
Yeah.
You're being paid tens and hundreds of thousands.
Job.
This is your job. This is your bread and butter. And you manage to make mistakes week in, week out.
Nah. It's allowable. I absolutely loathe the fact that we come here and every time we talk about the refs.
And what's even worse is that the refereeing in the Champions League, in La Liga and in Serie A,
it's not that horrific. And Bundesliga
is miles ahead.
And even League One.
They have the technology on our side is better, but they implement it better in the sense that they even have, it's a something, I don't know what it's called. Like they make a decision before they call the ref to make a decision.
Yeah.
They're like, higher, let's watch this quickly. We watch higher, ref hakuna haja, but you made a mistake here. Call it, like recall it.
I don't understand.
Switch it. I don't know why they don't apply that.
You can watch El Clasico, and maybe she'll talk about El Clasico somewhere down the line.
Mungu.
El Clasico, bro, especially the man is vitu za offside. They were getting done and dusted in like 60 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
There was the
Which is even a lot.
We'll touch about the Arsenal-Liverpool game. When Mikel Merino equalized for the Arsenal, they took almost 5 minutes.
They took such a long time. How do you have tech everywhere and you still can't draw straight lines?
And walisema hii semi-automatic system walikuwa leto, they were to bring a semi-automatic system.
That's a system in any.
Yeah. They have it in La Liga.
Yeah.
I think this is the second
La
season.
Liga, powered by Intel.
Yeah. This thing in the same system in the Premier League, they were like, they kind of wanted to hold it back a little bit. So you are let linear.
So that they can make all their mistakes. It's a nonsense.
It's minimal sense. It makes no sense at all.
And now
just like how it makes no sense how you said that Mason Mount was actually where? In the Ballon d'Or.
17th, so it was an uniform.
That was absolutely atrocious.
It was from before.
Yeah, it was not there. But yeah, so, I mean, where are we even talking about this? This is Spurs, Crystal Palace thing.
You know what? I want to stay in that, Nini, as I segue into West Ham and Man United.
Yeah.
And we're still going to stay with the referees.
Oh my God.
So just to be very quick, we dominated the first half, missed about 6 or 7 clear-cut chances.
Okay.
Diogo Dalot's the worst of the lot.
Yeah.
Went through the keeper and had an open net and blazed it. Garnacho hit the post. Bruno had a free header, missed it. Garnacho was like in on goal, skewed his shot. We were very wasteful. Come into the second half, same thing. Højlund is doing shots from long distance. I can't blame him for that. Then West Ham get one chance. And it was Crescencio Somerville. I've been saying free Somerville.
You know, we had him in our list of the best signings, yeah?
Yeah. We said free Somerville for a long time. He scores a tap-in. Good goal for him, like followed through. Tapped in. Toward his shot. Good for him.
Yeah.
Sisi going towards the end of the game. Ping pong in the box. Zaxi header. Casemiro header. 1-up. So now everyone's looking for a winner.
Yeah.
But West Ham get their winner in the most controversial manner.
I honestly... Look, I hate Manchester United.
I know. And over and above that, you're the most unreasonable, human being.
Absolutely.
As a pundit.
Yeah.
Over and above that, you hate Man United even more than your unreasonability.
Yeah.
But even if Nyash can come to the podcast and say,
that was absolute theft.
I've never seen something like it.
I don't know what's the essence of giving that penalty to West Ham. I don't know what West Ham did to deserve that, honestly. Like getting a yellow card. Not getting the penalty. Because you could even see the referee, he was struggling to explain it to Manchester United guys like, this is actually a pen. Nini? Delete alifanya nini?
Delete has both his feet on the ground.
Like, there was absolutely... Hakuona kitu hapa, let's just be honest. There was nothing there.
Bro, I don't even know if there's anything to say.
There was nothing there.
And this should say a lot that this guy, he banters me for a living. Hana kitu ya kusema sai.
Yeah, very much.
Refereeing is just absolute
shite.
It's in the trenches. It's
very much.
Horrible.
Very much. And even worse, that they give that penalty there, but when there was a similar tackle done like an hour later in the Liverpool-Arsenal game, or Arsenal-Liverpool game, it was not given.
Which was even a bit more aggressive, like if you were to ask me.
As in... I think the same you know what? Like if the referees were in different organizations, kind of makes sense.
You understand?
That's
okay.
These
guys go for training together. They have meetings, they review games,
everything.
They always look back at the law. They're like, "Hi, this is what we're choosing. This is what."
Yes.
When there's updates, all that, then they send Howard Webb to Sky Sports to come and tell us this is what we've chosen. This is what we're sticking by. He comes and says, "This was a mistake. This was a." Mistakes had lean.
Absolutely makes sense.
And you see, like even this is worse because they went to VAR.
Bro.
They went to VAR. They saw it and they were like,
as a penalty?
You know what?
Come on.
That is a penalty.
Oh my God. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Now, I know the end result kind of made me really happy because you guys got beat.
Bro.
But how we got there, oh my God, absolute theft.
Let me tell you, I can't even have any form of joy. Okay, I can kidogo, yeah, sawa. We lost Ten Hag. We have a new coach now and all of that. But, my guy,
it's crazy.
It's annoying,
man.
because, you see, this is happening to us when we are tuko uko mahali.
Yeah.
So, when it comes to Arsenal versus Liverpool, Man City versus Arsenal, Liverpool versus Man City, like the games that actually... heavyweight games, when it's top four, like challenging, when it's a relegation battles, you make these mistakes,
bro.
And the most the PGMOL can come and say is, sorry, it was a mistake.
Yeah.
You won't deduct
like
points,
you
won't
points
knee.
back.
They won't.
That's absolute crap. It's crap in my opinion. I think Molibi were live, to be honest.
I guess the end justifies the means.
Now, I know,
I guess.
ironically, for Manchester United fans, they kind of like the fact that you got beat because without that, you get a draw and Ten Hag stays.
Yeah, but as you printed out earlier, man like ETH, Masai Meisha, and now we have,
Ruben Amorim. But yeah, so it was absolutely atrocious when you think about it.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you want us to segue that to the Liverpool-Arsenal game.
Honestly,
or the Arsenal
because
game.
I don't think there's much to talk about that, Nini. It
Yeah,
was
very much.
literally the El Sakiko and Ten Hag.
that game, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Ten Hag got the
Lopetegui
boot.
has not won, I think, a game. I think he has won 2 games only out of 8.
Did you see how happy he was?
Absolutely delicious.
And people are like,
delirious, sorry.
That's what's making you happy. Like, you've literally been handed 3 points for real. Hey, your time is coming.
You gotta give it up to him, though. I mean,
But I feel like he's
kind of
next.
needed a W like yesterday.
No, that's true, but I feel like he's next. Out of all the managers right now in the league, I feel like he's next.
Because it's a proper shootout between him and Gary O'Neill and Oliver Glasner.
Yeah.
At Crystal Palace. I don't want to throw in Ange Postecoglou there, but...
No. What do you mean, how?
It's the history of Tottenham.
How?
They're not going to fire.
How? They won't.
Not going to fire. But yeah, your game will be alive. I might just say that.
So, the inconsistencies continue to pile on. And they flew into what was basically the game of the weekend.
Blockbuster.
Arsenal welcomed table-topping Liverpool at the time.
Yeah.
Actually, at the time, Man City had
actually
won,
won,
so Man City were top.
Yep.
But yeah, if Liverpool won, they still went back to the top, whatever.
Yeah.
You watch your game. Tell us about it.
Yeah. Got Quite a good game.
Yeah.
First of all, I have to big everybody who came to the watch party we had at Hyatt.
And you told me there's someone who won something?
Yeah, we had a guy who won a staycation for 2, bro.
For, is it 12 hours, 24 hours
24
a night?
hours. 24 hours for 2. So he gets like breakfast for 2.
What?
Lunch for 2.
What?
Dinner for 2.
What?
And anything else that comes in between.
So like a night?
Basically, yeah.
Bro, you'd
And
have
then
told
the
me
next,
about
and
this.
then the next day morning, and then you can go home.
Wow. That's fire.
Yeah, bro. It was an Arsenal fun, by the way. It just happened.
At least you won something over the weekend.
Shut up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, good game. I mean, first of all, we did not know Bukayo Saka was going to start alongside Timber.
I didn't know that as well.
Yeah, kind of feel like zile stories za Arteta anacheza, kadi chini ya meza.
Kukadi hivi. Anasema mtu asichange game. Wacha
Niko
come to
kadi.
hivyo. Wacha come to hivyo.
Asimema ni moja ama ni mbili. Like niko kadi. And then when you get to it,
Surprise.
kadi ni moja, bro. And ni 9 year spades. But yeah, we did not expect that. But we're very excited as Arsenal fans that Bukayo Saka was available and Timber was available.
And we saw why very soon after.
Very much. I mean, like I think 6 or 7 minutes later, Timber, long pass from Ben White. Saka. Long pass from Ben White goes to Bukayo Saka, 1-on-1 vis-a-vis one of the best left backs in the Premier League.
Sit down.
Cooks him up with a goddamn nutmeg and a shot to the roof of the net.
Near
1-0 to
post.
the Arsenal.
Yeah.
And Saka was the captain. Exactly what you want to see, man.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Arsenal.
Yeah.
So it was very good. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Arsenal went 1-0 up, and it's exactly what you wanted in such a game, because these are the table toppers.
Yep.
Well, they are not the table toppers, but they were one of the best teams in the league so far. So you kind of want them to put them in their place, which is behind us.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they equalized. Courtesy of Virgil van Dijk. Set piece
Must be
again.
said,
I don't like how we are considering from set pieces, to be honest.
Yeah,
We are the
you're
set
being
piece masters.
paid by your own coin.
Kind of sucks, to be honest. But yeah, 1-1. Then in the was it in the 35th or just some minutes before the halftime, Arsenal gets a set piece, which is again is us exploiting Liverpool, but we can't exploit them in the first half. To be honest, we were all over them. Declan Rice gets a set piece, whips it across, very nice stick. Then Mikel Merino, Yebo
gets his first goal.
Absolutely, felt like the same thing he did against which team was it in the Euros?
I don't know.
Germany.
Yeah. But I'm going to pause you for a bit. I could be wrong. They took quite a while to verify that goal.
Absolutely.
Why?
Makes no sense to me, man.
Why is it taking VAR over 4 minutes?
Yeah.
About 5 minutes.
It kind of
to
sucks.
get an offside call correct.
Honestly.
Because
everybody was looking at it and they were like, just draw the goddamn lines.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Wange draw the lines, wangeona, I think kulikuwa na mguu ya Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah.
Inacheza everybody else onside.
Yeah.
So I don't know how the hell they took that long to make that decision. And also, this is not helped by the fact that we were watching El Clasico the previous night.
And they were spot on with every single decision.
How many offside decisions they have to make?
And it was very quick.
Plenty of them.
Yeah.
Super quick. So when you see that happening in La Liga, and then you see the juxtaposition of it in the Premier League, juxtaposition. I'm losing a lot of wisdom today.
Finally.
Finally. I will take that personally. But when you see that happening, and then you compare the Premier League, you're like, why the hell is it taking this long, to be honest? Especially, pia kuna mguu ya msee, unaona. Like, it's get them offside. It's playing everybody else onside. You should just make the goddamn decision. Just don't take this long.
It's clear as day.
But they did take their time.
Yeah.
And eventually, of course, they played it on. And, Mikel Merino was onside. And it's 2-1 to the Arsenal.
Good goal from him.
Very much.
Passionate player. I like him. I think he's a very good signing for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, him, in the long run, you get to find the fact that him, alongside Thomas Partey, were like the two best tacklers for the Arsenal. And when Arsenal bought Mikel Merino, they bought him because he's a duels monster.
He is.
Wins a lot of them.
And the left-footed center midfielder, which is good for your left winger.
Pretty much. And if you look at his hit map against Liverpool, he very much dominated the left-hand side.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was very nice. Goddamn. We went to the second half, and then, of course, Liverpool, I think, kind of found their groove. They found a way to stifle us in the second half,
They
to be
were
honest.
on you for a bit.
Very much.
Yeah.
You kind of felt like this is coming. Like Liverpool are going to get something here.
Yeah.
It was just a matter of time.
Yeah.
And then they got something. And, I felt like it was poor defending from Kiwior and Ben White.
That's true. I think just for that goal, the pass by Trent was fantastic.
Yeah.
The run from Salah, because he was making the run towards the ball.
He was offside from the
saw-
place the pass was made.
He saw Darwin running towards the ball and changed his run and ran into the 6-yard area.
Yeah.
And all I was thinking about in my mind is Darwin just square it. Square it, it's 2-0.
Yeah.
Somehow, Darwin squares it.
Goddamn did.
He mishit it.
Yeah.
If you look at it very closely, he mishits it. But Salah, man, 1-on-1, basically, tucks it in.
No, he's going to miss that.
And it's 2-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I look at that and I'm like, I thought, honestly, Ben White, because it was Ben White versus Nunes.
Yeah.
So Ben White lets Darwin Nunes go.
Yeah.
Kiwior was marking Mo Salah.
Gets dropped.
Gets kind of lost.
Yeah.
So Ben White lets Darwin Nunes go. So Darwin Nunes is all free. Mm-hmm. And Kiwior, was supposed to be marking Mo Salah, kind of gets a bit lenient with his marking. And then Mo Salah is kind of free. Yeah. But I think for me, I know some people are saying it's Kiwior and all that stuff. I think it's Ben White, rather, who was at fault. Because he let Darwin Nunes go and not, go man-to-man with him.
Yeah.
That was your guy. That's the one you're marking. So, Kauna Kane all the way.
True.
He did not do that.
True.
So, I mean, Liverpool got themselves back to the game 2-2. And then there was the issue of the Arsenal getting a third goal.
But there was 2 incidences before, and they were called, which...
Absolutely. No, I don't agree with any of them.
Even the Trent Nini, he made a goal. So there was a first header.
Kiwior went 1-on-1 versus Shimikash for the head, for the goal. I mean, rushing for the goal.
For the head, goddamn.
Don't get it twisted. Pause. He went jumping for the ball.
Yes.
Shimikash. Is this Shimikash or Manishobo?
I don't even know.
He did not jump for the ball. Mm-hmm. It's only Kiwior who did. So who wins that one? Mm-hmm. Then it goes to Kai Havertz versus, I think, Szoboszlai. Mm-hmm. No, Kai Havertz versus Konate. It's Kai Havertz versus Konate. So Kai Havertz jumps, and then Konate is jumping. When you a jump, alafu weke mkono say over your shoulder. Mm-hmm. So kind of gets the ball to be over your shoulder, and then inakuwa ni mkono ya ball imegonga mkono ya mse hapa hivi. Here.
Oh, that was the actual call that they made first.
No, they actually made the call against Kiwior. Kiwior versus I think Shimikash ama Szoboszlai.
I thought there was that before, because after that, then Havertz lost it over and it's goal bound.
And then Anthony Taylor conveniently, you see when Kiwior aliruka kuliko huyo mzee, aliruka, aliruka kuliko huyo mzee, he did not make the call then.
Yes.
Even when Kai Havertz jumped above Konate, he don't make the call then.
Do you think he was trying to play advantage?
Which advantage?
Because the ball
he
was still
only made the call wakati Kai Havertz ali loop the ball over Kelleher. Ali loop the ball over Kelleher. He called it.
So then,
because you know what's happening after that.
Yeah, but so
what's
that becomes an unfair advantage in the sense
absolutely.
that he was giving you an advantage.
Which advantage?
In the sense that you were heading towards goal.
We got all the advantage. Ni advantage gani tulikosa? He blew the whistle. You can check that video conveniently. Ile time Kai Havertz ali loop over Kelleher. That point in time, that's when he blew the whistle.
Actually, not even you guys, it's Liverpool, I think. So I think he was waiting for time to go on kidogo, see how play progresses, see if Liverpool will win the ball, because in his mind, he's already settled on the fact that it's a foul before. Sindio, like we're trying to think from his standpoint.
But
I'm not saying it's the right call.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, so he thought, hapa nimeona foul. Let's see if Liverpool get the ball, tuendelee. But you guys still win the ball. Havertz still finds a way to loop it over Kelleher.
Yeah.
And it's goal bound.
But
Trent goes makes that goal line clearance-ish, gets shoved into the net, which also
It's a
I think
50-50.
is a foul.
No, that's a 50-50.
No, he got the ball and he gets shoved. Bro, that's a foul. All day, every day. Any other part of the pitch,
Absolutely
you're a
not.
fan. You're a fan.
Absolutely not.
Like, you know
Absolutely
this,
not.
Nyash. Like,
I
if you're
don't.
going for the ball and I clear the ball and you come and you barge into me all day, every day, but the letter of the law, it's a foul.
I totally disagree.
After the ball, and how many times do players get
Totally
yellow
disagree.
cards for that?
I totally disagree.
You know what?
I think for me, I have an issue with
yeah.
he blew the whistle not after Kivior
That's
made the tackle.
That's
not
literally
after Kai Havertz got the
seconds
ball
apart.
over Konate.
It's seconds apart.
You see, if you have an issue with Kivior, una blow the whistle there and then.
okay,
that's
but
the one-
how about
No, they actually give
allowing Liverpool to like have any form of advantage?
So,
seeing how play
Why
progresses
did you blow the whistle after Kai Havertz wins the ball over Konate?
to see.
Shouldn't you blow the whistle once the ball is against Liverpool
Okay.
with the Kivior tackle against what you would call
Probably.
Szoboszlai?
Okay.
Yeah, because the minute Kai Havertz looped over Keller, that's the point in time you blew the whistle.
So do you think that goal should have stood?
Absolutely, yeah. Very much. Which kind of makes me feel like
So even the Trent knee is not a foul.
you shall Peter your point.
No, that was after.
Yeah, that's
Because
after.
you think it should have stood. So which means everything that happened after, like in that phase of play, after the whistle was blown, whatever,
Yeah.
was illegal in your eyes.
Yeah, very much.
When Trent cleared the ball or tried to clear the ball off the line and got
Which he did
shoved
not.
in the net, he got to the ball first.
What did Kai Havertz do wrongly at that point in time?
Is it Kai Havertz who got
It
to
was
him?
Kai Havertz.
He shoved him. Like,
Bro, it's a 50-50 ball. Bro. Ni 50-50.
sawa.
Very much for me, zile za. Wait for this thing to go to VAR then.
Okay.
Let it play out.
Oh, so Wanini. These guys who have been failing day in, day out.
Yeah, let them play out. So why is Anthony Taylor conveniently blowing the whistle when Kai Havertz loops the ball past Keller? Because that's when he did.
Referee's confusion.
Ah,
is
fuck
final.
off.
What I know is 50-50 is a points between you two. A point each. Best result for Man City, I guess.
Not very much.
You didn't lose. Good for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
mean-
feel like this is one of those games you should have won.
Yeah,
I feel like
arguably. But if you look at the back line, where we had Gabriel Magalhaes taken off after 54 minutes, where we had
by the
Timber
way.
taken off. I mean, during the second half, not. I think the like last 20 minutes we didn't have him there. You had Calafiori was not even available at all. So you had a back line of Thomas Partey, who actually had a not a blinder.
Not a blinder. He had a very decent game,
Very much.
I think.
Most highest tackler in that game. So Thomas Partey, Ben White, Kivior, and Lewis Kelly. Honestly, that sounds like a Carabao Cup backline.
True.
Not a game you play against Liverpool, who are playing the way they are in the Premier League. Yeah. So when you consider all that, sounds like excuses, all right. And I know most people have said that's excuses from the Arsenal side of view. I'll kind of take a point. And then again, I mean, Kivior and Ben White, those are guys I've never played together ever.
That's the craziest
Our
statement
Cheza.
I've ever had.
Leave alone Carabao Cup.
What?
Hata pre-season.
Yo.
Cheza pamoja. So Liverpool kind of found a way. They were always going to find a way. If you watch that game, you kind of feel like Liverpool are always going to find a way.
Yeah.
And they find a way. And I think for me, Arsenal did not lose. And everybody who thought Arsenal are going to lose, man, main event, says in your city right about now. Day one is just me, Day one is just me, Day one is just me, Day one is just light them all up, knock him down like this I did. Yeet. You know, like all that stuff, bro. Like, I know I should not be celebrating a draw. I know I'm not even celebrating, but when all things considered, 9 games in, I mean, everybody's looking. It's making like Arsenal sound like we are fucking 15th in the league.
You're just 4 points off the top.
Yeah, goddamn third.
You're 4 points off the top.
But then again, I totally understand. Like, you have set the benchmark that high, where
You set the benchmark when you're
benchmark
top.
is quite high, where everybody thinks that if you don't win the game, that's kind of like a loss to the Arsenal.
Disastrous.
Disastrous.
No, it's a lot of...
Yeah. What?
Continue.
Like 9 games in, if Arsenal is not top of the table or I don't know somewhat, everybody thinks that Arsenal is having a bad time, which I don't understand. But no, it's the standard that you have set.
It's all we see online. There's photos of elephants and all that. I haven't
we
seen
even
that
have that this season, bro. We don't.
Yeah, because
we don't.
Because you're learning very quickly.
It's
that kutangulia kwa ba.
It's the only thing, and I honestly, I want to like use me as a guinea pig. Let me get to the bar before you do.
You have been the guinea pig.
And
for 2 years.
No. Hey.
Continue.
Let me use me as a guinea pig.
Yes,
kutangulia kwa basi kulewa. Let me get to the bar before you.
Yeah, get there.
Tuone kama sitalewa before you. Si wanasema kutangulia kwa basi kulewa.
Utalewa kuwe sober April. Man City wezi wakuje tu waitishe.
Okay, hao ni majangili. Ni sawa.
Hao ni wezi. Like we know we are fighting against. But you want their hearts.
Mimi nataka mtu aniachilie. And I didn't say this categorically.
Dada amekushika.
Mtu aniachilie to compete naye niende kwa bar. Na yeye akuje kwa bar after me na alewe before I do. So wasema kutangulia kwa bar si kulewa.
That's a very different agenda.
No. Let me get to the bar before you. And then we see if I will get drunk after you. Yeah.
In other news in the world of football, we had the small matter of the El Clasico. I don't even want to stay too much into this game. Barcelona are on a mad one. They beat, I think they hit Sevilla. Was it Sevilla? For 5?
5, yeah.
Last weekend.
Very much.
Midweek, they hit Bayern for 4. Rafinha with an absolute blunder. Yeah. Hat-trick. As a captain. I didn't even know he was captain.
This dude.
But then I think it's just in place of Frankie, who now came back
over
the weekend.
In place of Ter Stegen. Ter Stegen is the captain.
Ter Stegen, then Frankie as vice, then...
Really?
Yeah.
Walai.
Sindio, ama? Yeah.
Frankie near vice?
No. Frankie ndio vice.
Walai.
Yeah.
See, weird.
Ile nini ya, we want to keep you all that.
700,000 pounds a week, guy.
That's a hell of a lot of money. Man, I see why he didn't want to leave. But then Barcelona roll up to our Real Madrid.
Yeah.
They come up to the Bernabeu.
Yeah.
And I was confident going into that game. We were doing well. We just came fresh off a 5-2 victory against Dortmund in the Champions League. And Barca hit us for 4-0. The last time I felt what I felt this weekend was when Messi held up the jersey.
You know?
But bro...
It wasn't even a 4.
That was 3-2. Yeah. It was a man of the defeat. This one was just humiliating.
It was, utterly.
It was. And I think the worst thing is, number one, the kids bawled. They made fun of Kina Rudiger in the dance. Mbappe was offside 9 times. How do you wrap your mind around that?
You don't.
Once
Honestly.
every 10 minutes, you're caught offside.
That's crazy.
You're one of the fastest strikers in the world.
Yep.
Who are you running up against? Kubasi.
Can you imagine?
What's that? That sounds like an M-Pesa pin or code or something.
I'll be honest with you. I don't understand. I mean, okay, I do understand. And I know going into the game, you're thinking like, Buddha, watulete tu hiyo highline yao ya Barcelona.
Exactly. Tunawaua mapema. And there were tweets about that.
Baya. They actually brought it on.
They did.
We could not beat the trap.
Is it a concentration thing? Do you think the occasion got to Mbappe's head? But then again, you can't say the occasion because it's someone who's shown in the World Cup finals not once.
Dude's been there, done that.
Exactly. So
apart from the Champions League final.
What happened?
I don't get it, honestly, because I actually watched the whole 90 minutes.
Yeah.
And every time Mbappe was offside, he scored. Every time Mbappe was onside,
that's bad.
Every time Mbappe was offside, he scored. Mm-hmm. Every time Mbappe was onside,
he fluffed his lines.
He could not beat Inaki. Is it Inaki Pena?
Yes.
Yeah, he could not beat Inaki Pena. I don't understand. And then Barcelona, courtesy of Lewandowski, the one time they beat the offside trap, it was a clean goal.
Yeah.
And then they went ahead and did it again. And again and again. Like 4 times.
Yeah.
So Robert Lewandowski with a brace, who honestly could have made it like 4 goals.
Yeah, he missed.
Let's be honest.
One chance that he missed. That was clear cut, yeah.
Aki. Lewandowski angetoka hiyo game na bao 4.
Kangetaka.
You can't even cap it. So I don't know what's up with Real Madrid. The fourth goal by Rafinha, I feel like if he had a better right back, I know Vasquez is not a proper right back. He's not a natural one.
Oh no.
Kind of felt like a super.
My thing is, you know what? When it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if it's a bad day, it's a horrible day.
Honestly, I know if you put like someone like Diogo Dalot there, you can't say the same. But if you put someone like Ben White there or Timber,
Was at fault the other day.
I beg your pardon?
Continue.
You don't wanna
Continue. No, we'll
if
just
you
go
put
back
if
to
you
there.
put someone like Ben White or Timber, I don't think Rafinha scored the fourth goal. It feels so soft to me. But then again, it was like Vasquez is not a natural defender. So as much as I want to castigate the guy, I can't. It's not like likes of Militao.
Yeah.
Militao was absolutely shite in that game.
It was horrendous.
He's a proper centre back, but you watch that game like, yeah, he honestly can't help Real Madrid when it gets down to it. He cannot. Rudiger tried, but then again, when you put a shit with shit, you just can't. It's like Manchester United. Kama mtoto ni mjinga.
Anasema nini wewe?
Kama mtoto ni mjinga. Hata uchange mwalimu. Bado si mtoto ni mjinga. Si atabaki kuwa mjinga. So, if Rudiger is... Acha nijipe sana.
Very fun. That's his fun.
Kama ni mjinga. Hata uchange mwalimu. Bado si atakuwa mjinga. So, hata uchange huu mwalimu.
Very fun.
Leta hiyo mwalimu mwingine anaitwa Amorim, bado si mtoto ni daft.
Ngoja, una jump the gun.
But yeah, I feel like Militao was absolutely shut in that game because of how good Rudiger could be. Yeah. And then of course we were not clinical enough as well. Vinicius Jr. had a couple of chances, blew them wide. Bro, it's fucking Barcelona.
Yeah,
it's a fucking El Clasico.
Be clinical.
Yo, you better be, because those guys will be when they get their chances.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you kind of took them lightly.
I think so.
What? I don't know.
So.
And then I feel like that Jude dude kind of has restored those Peaky Blinders settings. He's moving like a dude from Ballon right now.
Kidogo suspect.
Kidogo. Feel, I don't know why. It's just not the same guy anymore. This is the same dude who actually is the one who scored the winner when you played El Clasico last season.
Both El Clasicos.
Yes,
actually.
he scored the winner. I think in 2 instances.
Yeah,
he was
last minutes actually.
He was not to be seen. So I don't know. It feels like it's out of what could be done. But I don't know. We have to give it out to Hansi Flick as well.
Yeah, he's cooking,
bro. He had Ancelotti on a toast, bro.
They even had a kanini
confrontation and shit like that.
Like you are 4-0.
You get me?
Did you see me? Yeah, Ancelotti alisema ukifunga ingine tutako sana.
Bro. I'll call the fucking mafia on you.
Man.
Yeah. Hansi Flick is cooking at Barcelona.
Yes, he's doing a really good job.
It makes me feel like in the Champions League, right? I know you're not there, but who says no to like a Champions League final of Barcelona versus Arsenal?
So I also know you haven't won it, but all of us
that's
say
not
no.
The point, but
all of us say no because you're not getting there.
Why the fuck you bring it up? That's not the point I was talking about.
Because also, why did you bring up the fact that we're not there?
Oh wait, you're not in the Champions League?
Oh wait, you haven't won the Champions League?
You're not in the Champions League at all?
You don't know what it feels like
That's
to
kind of crazy when you think about
lift
it.
it?
Like how does
fireworks.
How does such a big club not be in the Champions League right now?
How does such a big club
we are in
have a dust in their cabinet when it comes to
There's
European
absolutely no dust there. It's just no Champions League at all. There's no dust.
Or even Europa, at least at a Europa.
Absolutely
something.
not. Look, it's not like when you win the Champions League,
you're fighting a
the
losing
dust
battle.
goes off. That's not the point.
You're fighting a losing battle.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
It's not like when you don't have the Champions League.
Like losing to Barcelona in the one Champions League final you've been at.
Who
that
says
is a losing battle?
Who says no?
You lost.
That's actually a long time ago.
It is, yeah. And we won the Champions League after that.
But you're not there anymore. Now,
yeah,
when we are
home,
there right now,
polishing ours.
Now, we can talk about Europa League. If you ask me about Europa League, we can talk about it. I'm asking about Champions League because you're not there.
Europa League, uko nayo?
What? I'm not there anymore. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, because you can't win it.
No, I'm not there.
Of course you don't care.
I'm not there. Talk to me about something that you are there at all right now.
Okay.
So let's hypothetically speaking, and I'm asking a very hypothetical question because you're not. You're not in the Champions League, so it's a hypothetical question.
You haven't watched it. I cannot
talk about you. I can only talk to you about this.
Continue, Sama. Yeah, exactly. You even know.
Hypothetically speaking, Arsenal versus Barcelona in the Champions League.
That's
no.
That's a madness.
Who says no?
That's a madness.
Right about
like
now.
You
have a fantastic defense. They have a fantastic attack. Who says no? Do you say no?
How many games have you played?
You actually can't say no, but
actually,
what do you think?
How many games have you played in the Champions League this season?
First we
You
play
played 3. Is it 2 or 3?
like so far 3.
3. How many have you won?
No goals conceded. 2
2.
nil in the first one.
Ah, yeah. Who have you
No
played
goals
against? Ah, yeah.
conceded.
So, who have you played against in those 3?
PSG.
PSG. How did that
Atalanta.
end?
PSG
You
we
won.
beat them 2-0.
2-0.
Went to Atalanta 0-0. We beat Shakhtar Donetsk 1-0. Yeah.
And you feel like those are
against-
the results that would make you confident enough
just-
to beat everyone else. First of all, you have like, do you how many other games in the
No,
group?
just is it 3 more? We have I think 3 or 4 more. Yeah.
And you feel confident that you'll get to the Champions League final.
It's a hypothetical question. Yeah. So hypothetical, yeah, I feel so.
Okay, sir. It's good that you live in that bubble. So that's nice.
It's a hypothesis.
That's what puts you to sleep, yeah? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
It's a hypothesis.
Yeah, so whatever floats your
So
boat.
do you say no?
I
mean,
say,
you can't say no, but
I say, you
like
know
Arsenal
what?
versus
You know what?
versus Barcelona in the Champions League final.
I see your train of thought.
Do you say no? I mean, you can't
I
say
don't
no,
say
but
no.
because they're not there.
You know what I'm saying no to? The fact that Vinny Jr. feels like he was robbed.
Champions
Real Madrid, honestly,
waliibiwa, ni kweli.
yes, nasema the blowout from the El Clasico was Real finding out that Vinny, who was told for quite a number of months that he's secured the Ballon d'Or, being told that, by the way, mulipigwa 4-0.
Yeah.
Surprise. I see, baby.
Yeah.
Fabrizio had already said enough times Vinny has won it, he's going to collect it.
Facts.
And now, a day after the Clasico, you hear rumors that it could be Rodri. Yeah. I know the thing that seems very fishy, there's 2 things. Number 1, Rodri was not in the Champions League Team of the Year. He was not in the Premier League Team of the Year.
At all. Wait, I think he was.
He wasn't. Premier League Team of the Year, he wasn't.
Walai.
Go check. Also, he was granted man of the match, the player of the tournament
The Euros.
for the Euros and all that. So they say his titles is what got him to where, like, to the best player or whatever.
Yeah.
There's 2 players that I could even throw. Watching out on a Vinny. There are 2 players that I could throw in who performed for club and country.
Yep.
Number 1, man of the match of the Champions League final and won the Champions League. It's a man like Dani Carvajal. And in
What's the man of the
Ancelotti's
match?
Champions League final,
Yeah.
Carvajal was the man of the match.
Walai.
See, they won 2-0 and he even scored, kept a clean sheet.
I know Villa, I think, assisted in that game, but
Yeah,
won.
but Carvajal literally balled.
Yeah.
Won the Euros. Spain, same in years.
But
Rodri.
as you continue, before you forget.
Yeah. Number 2, another player that I'd want to throw into the conversation, which I don't really understand why people are not talking about him, is Lautaro Martinez. This guy was Serie A Team of the Year. He was top scorer. He won the
Copa America.
Serie A, won the Copa America.
Back to
He's
back.
performed for club and country. He had the
scorer as well
best
in Copa America.
numbers.
Yeah.
But Rodri.
You know, I don't honestly.
Have we not talked about Vinny?
Yeah.
What do you think about that? And the fact that Real Madrid refused to send a single representative.
Okay, first of all, I don't think that's right. I think send someone.
Do you know they did that apparently in support of Vinny Jr.?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because he felt he was robbed.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, honestly, for me, I do feel he was robbed.
I also feel like he
was robbed.
I feel like it should have been a straight shootout between Vinny or Lautaro. Like anyone who got, or even Carvajal.
Yeah.
Any of the 3, sour.
Jew, if there was ever a time
Yes.
that Rodri should win the Ballon d'Or, then for me was the 22-23 season.
Yeah.
Spain won the Nations League, like I mentioned. Manchester City won the treble. They won the FA Cup, I think. They won the Champions League. They won the Premier League.
Yeah.
So that was outright.
Yeah.
But somehow, the Ballon d'Or in its own organization, they thought, maybe Messi deserves this shit more than anybody else, which was some proper shithousery.
I really don't understand. But
Yeah.
And you know, there's always been in here, the Ballon d'Or is losing its credibility.
Very much.
And it has over time.
Imagine
I think
that.
for me, when I stopped like really paying attention to them was in 2020 when it should have been Lewandowski. All day, every day, twice on Sunday, you know. And they said, oh, the season was not complete. They completed
Bullshit.
the season.
Bullshit.
That's when Liverpool now won their Premier League in front of
when
no
everybody was
one.
there to celebrate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's
absolute shit.
it's nonsense. It's nonsense. Right
Pretty
now.
much like when they also did that in, I think, 2003, or is it 2004, when Thierry Henry was supposed to win the Ballon d'Or.
Mm-hmm.
He was outrightly the better performer, best performer in Europe last season. But for some reason, they give it to Paul Nedved. So, and that's the same also season when Juventus walikuwa na ile scandal yao ya
ma points manini, exactly.
Hey, like that's trickling down to FA as well. I mean, not everybody, UEFA as well. So it's kind of weird. I honestly feel like for me, Vinicius Junior deserved it.
Do you know another robbery that's going like without being talked about?
The 2010?
No. Xabi Alonso this season or last season got Bayer Leverkusen their first title. Is it in like 29 years? Something?
It's like a lifetime.
They went unbeaten. I don't know if it's 29 or 59. I don't know. It's a number.
Yeah.
They went unbeaten. He got them, I think, the DFB Pokal and got them to a European final, lost to Atalanta and Ademola Lookman. Credit to him.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's a better achievement than what Real Madrid did. Basically, like for me, in my opinion, as I'm trying to be very
it's a Champions League. It can't be.
No, it's true. But like what Xabi, I'm a Real fan. You know this.
Yeah.
But what Alonso did with Bayer Leverkusen is that's a league where
Pound for pound.
That's a league where Bayern have won it in the last 11 years.
Yeah, in a row.
11 years ago, bro, life was totally different.
Yeah.
And for Xabi Alonso to come and do this, I think he should have, in my opinion, he should have won the Coach of the Year. But yeah, these awards, squeezy.
Kidogo unconvincing.
But staying in the coaches' conversation.
Yeah.
The talk of the town now,
currently,
is the very quick dismissal of, not very quick, the dismissal of Eric Ten Hag, and the very quick appointment of one Ruben Amorim.
You man, them are moving faster than the Kenyan government.
That's a madness.
This is like how they wanted to impeach the DP.
Oh yeah,
they moved really fast.
But so what I'm hearing is apparently we were not ready to let Ten Hag go before Amorim had agreed. And the best thing about it is they had kept it very close, like very behind
the wraps,
like,
and all that stuff.
And all of that. And Ten Hag goes, and the very next day, less than 24 hours later, unasikia a rumor. United are looking at Amorim. Kidogo.
Right, but we'll be looking at managers for a minute, though.
I think so, yeah.
So
but you see, the thing is, it's new ownership. So basically, have a conversation with your current manager, see what his plan is.
Yeah.
He's stuck to it. Whatever the plan was, got him the boot. And now look for the next best thing. And especially someone who's thinking long term.
Yeah.
And for me, I think there's a few things about him that make me kidogo excited. Allow me to take like a minute or two.
Go on.
So number one, the fact that he has a good relationship, an existing relationship with Bruno Fernandes, who's our club captain. Manuel Ugarte played his best football under Ruben Amorim.
Yeah, facts.
He has a relationship with Diogo Dalot.
But true.
Those are countrymen, Sindio.
Yep.
Number two, he's very good in terms of communication. He speaks multiple languages fluently.
Oh, he does?
So you don't need an interpreter.
You can do English?
Oh, yeah. His English is fantastic.
All right.
Yeah. Also, he did a coaching course under Jose Mourinho while Mourinho was at Man United. So,
we did?
Yeah. So, he's kidogo familiar with
Man United structures and shit.
And all that.
But you are a different club then, but still.
True. Number four, I think, so he plays a 3-4-3.
Yes.
Which for us is about to be quite a change. And I hope he implements it. So it's a 3-4-3 when you're attacking, basically. But now when you're defending, it becomes like a back five or a back four. Like he's tactically astute and is very flexible in the sense that he'll change 2-3 things. He'll be the one to tour a Hoyland and bring in a Maino if he's not starting. Otoa, Lenioro, bring in Joshua Zexi to put him at the 10, you like change the whole game. But not stick to one plan and be like, tunacheza formation from 0 to 90. It's not working sour. We'll change the personnel, but still stay with the same formation. And he's a risk taker. And so also just going back to that whole 3-4-3 thing, I think that works perfectly for us. Provided everyone stays fit-ish, and I hope he can bring in like some good fitness like coaches and some proper doctors. Because unaona Mutuka, if you have Martinez, Yoro, Delict,
that's a good back three.
Well, that's a very good back three. Your issue now becomes higher. Who do our wing backs become?
Yeah.
Dalo sour. Dalo is coachable. He's not the oldest. He's young. He's energetic. He can do the whole 90.
So right wing back?
Right wing back, Dalo.
Why?
Our issue ni hapa left wing back.
Yeah, no guy.
Who do you put there?
Yeah.
Katikati, Kobe Maino, Manu Ugarte. Those are two young ballers.
Who cooks there?
Who can stay there?
Who cooks? Okay, go on.
So you see, the thing is, their job is to shield the back three.
Fact.
Give these guys the freedom to roam up and down. They don't even have to come down if you're doing your job well.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So that's 3-4.
3.
Now 3.
So
it becomes 3-4.
Give me the front
so
3 then.
It's either a 3, like left winger, striker, right winger, or striker, 10. And he loves Bruno Fernandes. So I have a feeling.
Where does Bruno fit in all of that?
I feel like he becomes a 10. So it becomes, the 3-4-3 is either 3-4-3 or 3-4-1-2.
Okay.
It could be a 3-4-2-1 as well. If you have one striker and you have like 2 CAMs and you stifle the whole midfield.
Go on.
And that's the thing that he does like a lot at Sporting. And he's been successful at switching his formations and his tactics. And so you put your Bruno at the 10 and have 2 strikers. You have your Højlund and your Zexi. You have your Højlund and your Rashford. You have Højlund. Okay, I like Højlund.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
But you can have like even Rashford, Garnacho, bring in Højlund later, bring in Zexi later. But he also, like when he does a back 4, it's a 4-3-3. It's a 4-3-3 where the 3 is a deep lying midfielder. So it becomes 2 banks of 5. So it's a 5-5. So 4 Ugarte.
Yes.
Then Bruno Maino. Then the other 3.
All right.
So I think I like the fact that he's not shy of experimenting. I think he's going to come in and look at the player profiles and see who fits into what, and maybe that's what's going to inform what formation is going to adapt.
Yeah.
For like the most part of it. But also, I remember having a similar excitement when Ten Hag came in because we were expecting something different.
Yeah. But
this is a young manager. He's in his 30s.
I think he's 39 or something.
Yeah.
Could be the youngest in the league. One of the youngest in the league.
Fun fact, the last time he was at Old Trafford, wachana after the coaching course, he was here in 2012. 2012? Yeah. We were playing Sporting Lisbon then. We came back from behind to beat them 3-2 in a European game.
Walai.
Do you know who scored in that game?
No way.
Man like Johnny Evans. And now he's
Johnny freaking Beckenbauer?
He was playing that game. So now he's coming back to coach Johnny Evans, which is, I think it's just very interesting.
Kind of crazy though.
And also, I think another good thing that people are speaking about Ruben Amorim is the fact that he's a good man manager. This is someone who has, and this is fact, he's come out of his own pocket to pay like rent for some of his players. Like, there's a club he was at before Benfica. There was another one.
Braga?
Not Braga. Nini.
They
got something.
They got it was, I think, Cosa, then Braga, then Sporting.
Something. Yeah, Braga, not Benfica. And the funny thing is, he was also bought out from Braga.
He was, I think, for 8 million.
But before that, like the club he was coaching at, something.
It's Cosa.
Something
Cosa.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But he was paying like the rent and the housing for his own players.
He's definitely not doing that at Manchester.
So definitely not. But the thing is, it just goes to show that this is a very good man manager.
Yeah.
Like, he'll have conversations, and just protect his players. And I hope that it works out. Best fixture for all this is a home fixture.
Very much.
And definitely home fixture against a big team or a team in form. And thankfully, before we get to the Premier League game, we have a game at the time of shooting, a game tomorrow against Leicester.
Yeah.
So Ruud van Nistelrooy will take charge of that.
Yeah.
But then now later, he should be here by the weekend and take charge of the Man United versus Chelsea game, which should be Very interesting.
Quite a game.
Hope we have the new manager bounce.
Very much. Maybe I should have said maybe you get the new manager bounce. I, however, feel like you get absolutely spunked by Chelsea.
That's okay.
I think I'll do that in my predictions. In the 4-3-3, no 3-4-3. Sorry.
Yeah.
So hypothetically, he does a 3-4-3, and he does
More often than not.
Diogo Dalot, and I don't know who plays the left wing back, and he does Ugarte, Kobe Mino.
Yeah.
Then who's the front three then?
You could easily do,
Because that kind of leaves man like Bruno out.
but you see,
You
have
cannot leave Bruno out.
you
Then.
can't leave him
So,
out.
so you're doing who now? Then you're doing Højlund, Bruno, and
You could manage Ugarte and Kobe Mino's minutes. So you could have Bruno as a CM. It's a possibility. Like that's what I'm saying.
It's a
But
hypothetical
it's
situation,
not
right?
it's not his best position.
Very much.
So if you're to play to his strengths,
So
you
you're
do
doing
a
who?
3-4-1-2. And
Why?
you kill the wingers, but you overload the wing backs.
Okay, let's hypothetically do position per player, right?
Yeah.
That you guys have 3-4-3. We know that's at the back. The wing backs,
four.
we know it's Diogo Dalot and who? And someone else, right?
Whoever it's going to be.
Very much.
So it could be like Alessandro and you put Johnny Evans as the centre back.
All right, cool. So who do you have in the 3-4-3? The 4 in the mid. Who are the other two? Because we know the wing backs. Who are the other two? Kobe
On
Mino
paper,
and
should
Bruno?
be on paper. So probably the two options, either Kobe Mino / Ugarte and Bruno. Or you do Kobe and Ugarte. And then you go forward and you do like a Rashford, Højlund, Bruno off the left.
On the left.
But then you have them like morphing. So the 3-4-3 changes into a 3-4-1-2. But now that gives the wing backs a bit more work to do.
3-4-1-2. Then you have Bruno and you have Højlund and Rashford.
And
attacking.
Rashford, yeah. So you bring Bruno into the 10.
Yeah.
You take Rashford and Højlund slightly wider. Yeah. And so that drags out the centre backs.
Yeah.
And then now you have a pathway for Bruno. But now Bruno is the creator, not the end product.
Very much.
More often than not. So, but we just only time will tell. I think I'm excited. It's new beginnings.
Yeah.
We have to back the manager. I backed Ten Hag up until like he got
The second game week.
Yeah. No. Like even till now, like you're so.
Good.
But like I backed him.
Yeah.
And I think I will stick behind Mr. Ruben Amorim. Hey, we have a coach with hair, with good hair.
Very
and
much.
a full beard.
Akili ni nywele. He spoke by the you guys are doomed.
Really fala sana.
Yeah, akili ni nywele. Hii akwadi na mandevu. Hata mimi sinanga na uko nazo.
But it's about to be a time. But I also think there's a cancer in United.
Yeah.
It's good we've changed. So we've changed the hierarchy, Huko.
Yeah.
We've changed the manager. We've
Surely
bought
that's it.
some players. We've let go of some. I don't think we've let go of enough.
Yeah. You know what? I honestly feel like, and I'll call it again because I called the previous one. And I was kind of right. When I say guys are going to crack the whip. Honestly, is it Jimmy? And I need to what?
Jim Ratcliffe.
Yeah. He said he's going to take Manchester United back to being the big club that it is.
Yeah.
And that nigga wasn't joking. I think he wasn't. Took off Sir Alex and he was like, fuck off. We're taking you off your ambassadorial shit.
Yeah.
Don't dare come back to the dressing room anytime soon.
Nobody comes for games though.
Of course he comes for the games. But when I go dressing room and shit,
Yeah.
that's beyond.
Hey, unaleta ex yako akama a dictate
Very
relationship
much.
yako.
Very much.
Kwani hamna
You guys did that for
akili?
like 11 years.
Yeah, which is stupid.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah. So you guys are not doing that any longer.
No.
Now you took that off. Then you took off Ten Hag, who kind of, we felt like every time you guys fluffed up, well, he still kind of have his job secure. Not any longer. I'm not going to take that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Same as now with Ruben Amorim. Maybe when he comes in, it's like he has leeway to take or make decisions.
I really hope so.
Ziles are, if these players you honestly feel deep down are not up to task, you have the leeway of saying like, you know what, we can get rid of like Rashford
Honestly, yeah.
and Azenda.
Bro, me all day, every day.
Yeah.
All day, every day. And you see, the thing
But
is,
certain players can
he's
go.
a young, progressive manager. Do you know, currently, in the Portuguese league,
Yeah.
they've played 9, they've won 9, they've scored 30. They've conceded 2. Like, there's smaller stats that
Yeah. But
can
bro,
speak to him
that's
as a
Portuguese
manager.
league. Let's let it not get lost on us that that's the Portuguese league.
True that.
Yeah.
But this is someone who already is performing. He's performed. He's turned one Victor Gyökeres into a monster.
I'll be honest with you. If you guys, for some fucking reason,
Honestly, I wouldn't hate it.
get Victor,
And you just make Zaxi a 10. You have 2 10s. You have Højlund and a Gyökeres.
I'll be goddamned.
No, honestly, I feel like we would have no excuse. Like any form of banter we receive, we'll have earned it.
Yeah.
But if we manage to sign him and like an Ignacio,
Yeah. That's crazy. So,
because he's going to come in and say he wants his players.
yeah,
You know,
much.
he'll be happy to see Ugarte again.
Yeah.
Be happy to have
I don't
Bruno.
know what that means then to the guys that you guys did bought courtesy of Ten Hag or Zileza. Of course, you didn't buy him Zileza. Well, we know you're firing Ten Hag in 2 months. But you bought certain players thinking like maybe he might be here for a minute.
I think the only person that's on the chopping block is Anthony.
So what happens when Amorim comes in and he says, I don't like Delete. I don't like Zaxi. Well, he can't say he doesn't like Ugarte unless something weird happens.
That's
But
what I'm saying. That I think the only person that's on
So
the chopping
what
block
happens then?
is Anthony. Because I'm sure.
what about Delete? You can't say for sure that he
but
likes
see, the
Delete.
thing is, De Ligt has been one of, if not our best defensive performer.
Manager pia anasemanga simtaki umse.
Ni kweli, but then also there's context. Before you start going out to like get and recruit your own players, you have to work with what you have. And if the best of what you have is someone you didn't sign, definitely in like De Ligt, you find a way to make it work. And then ikikata, if you then buy into your philosophy, you offload
Umse
him.
akona waseka kina Diomande, and I don't want to extend this conversation, but he has guys like Diomande. Fantastic one. I honestly hope he never goes to Manchester United.
The guy you should be
Diomande.
afraid of is Gyökeres.
Him,
Tukapata huo mse.
for me, it's Gyökeres and Diomande. If you guys, for some reason, get those two guys, I'm terrified. I'm terrified. But yeah, let's see how this one goes. It's exactly what I didn't want.
Yeah, but yeah, Ten Hag is gone and
Long live Ten Hag.
Amorim is in.
Long live Ten Haram. That's what's up. Right. That has been the Extra Digest podcast for today, man. I mean, it's been a long one, but
It's been a long one.
yeah, there we are. Let's see how this man them do fare moving onwards. A lot has to be seen. I feel like, honestly, this is not one of those situations where muna pick about Nasibu. Also, the eyes are on Ineos. Like, how do you recruit?
Yeah.
Mnaleta manager mwingine mwenye anapiga miezi 6 alafu mnamfuta, ama anapiga miezi 12 alafu mnamfuta, au what is it gonna be? So
Also, I'm happy that Vanessa is coaching for one game.
Yeah.
Do your story
So-
interim like waste time.
yeah. Also, does he get fired after one game week and piga kanyanga kubwa ama does he stay? So
Only time will tell.
there's a lot to see there. So let's wait and see how that one goes down.
Yeah, man.
Ibo.
Haya basi.
Do the fucking outro.
What's the outro? So this has been the Extra Digest podcast. You can catch this on YouTube and Spotify. Watu wa YouTube ni watu wa visuals, watu wa Spotify ni watu wa audio. I have been man like Tiltinger, or if you like the Vibes Alliance. And in the blue corner, we have the Halloween Master.
Ten Hag supporter. Viva Ten Hag. Yash.
See you in the next one.
The Jabroni Slayer.
Fala sana.